And we're back. How have you been? So this is my first run back since Endure 24. Still rocking my Endure 24 t-shirt, as you can see. And I'm actually 7 kilometers into a run. I'm only going to do another 1 or 2 and then I'm done. Just really slow, nice and gentle, easy does it. Seeing how the legs feel, and they actually feel quite good. Beautiful Northumberland. Beautiful, beautiful Northumberland. So how have I been since Endure 24? So I got home on the Sunday, absolutely wiped out, as you would expect. Kept falling asleep on the chair, had a good night's sleep. So that was on the Sunday. Come Monday, I could barely move in the morning. My legs were fine, by the way. My lower back went, so my lower back just seized up. It was really, really bizarre. Now at the end of the run itself, my back was quite sore and I did have to like rest it a little bit and try and stretch it off. Yeah, but on Monday my back just was really painful. But a few stretching exercises eased it off pretty quickly and that went all right. My legs, that was a weird one. My legs felt like they hadn't ran, you know, it was really odd, really odd. I didn't get any muscle soreness, I didn't get any stiffness, nothing. My legs were absolutely fine. My feet were a little tender. Obviously I had blisters, but within a couple of days they were pretty much painless. And obviously you can see now, a week later I'm running. They're healed up. So all in all, recovery's gone really well. Better than I expected. I was actually really worried at the time that I wouldn't be able to drive home. It was like an hour and 45 minutes to get home from the event. But straight afterwards I had a couple of hours sleep. So that was good. So I've had a number of messages asking me what's going to happen to the channel now. I've achieved my goal, what next? It was never my intention to grow a channel. It was just somewhere for me to document what I've been up to go from basically nothing to an ultra marathon. We've done that now. But if we go back to an older video, I set myself some goals out for the year. One of them was to not embarrass myself at Endure 24. I didn't embarrass myself. Goal accomplished. But one of my other goals was to do a sub 25 minute 5k before the end of this year. Got to keep the channel going until I've done that, haven't I? So that's going to be my aim now. In fact, I've got a couple of aims, but that's my first focus. Sub 25 minute 5k. And we're really brave now and say that I think I can do that before the end of the summer. I've done no speed work for a few months, so I ain't going to do it yet. But I'm going to do a timed 5k over the next week or so and see where I'm at. And then from there, start working towards getting quicker over the shorter speeds and cracking that 25 minute 5k. So if you weren't around a few months ago, I did a part run and I got around in 26:01. I was actually aiming for a 27 minute 5k and I got around in 26:01. So I've got to bring a minute, just over a minute off that time. At the moment I don't know how I can do that, but that's what we train for, isn't it? So just as I did for the ultra, I'm going to sit down, put some sort of training program together and get working and get that done. So that's one goal, that's one reason to keep the channel going. Another one is a 10k. I managed to get a 59 something 10k not too long back. So if I'm aiming for a sub 25 minutes for 5k, I want to go sub 55 minutes over 10k. So that's 4 minutes, over 4 minutes off what I did last. I want to hit those two this year, for sure. And then we'll start looking at half marathon times. So actually, I've got quite a few reasons to stick around. You guys seem to like what I'm up to. I love the community that we've built. Again, that's been pointed out to me a couple of times, that we have built a community. And it's great. There's no, excuse my French, but there's no dickheads. I'm waiting for the dickhead to show up, but we haven't had one yet. It's the best community there is. Best community on YouTube, best community on Strava, hands down. Prove me wrong. And I'll tell you one of the reasons I know that it's a good community is I don't feel obliged to do any of this. Nobody's making me feel obliged. Not everything's pointing towards me to do something. Everyone just seems to be chatting between themselves, congratulating each other, helping each other. It's flipping awesome. And you know what? I'll stick around as long as I'm enjoying doing it and as long as you enjoy watching it. Now, I want to set myself a deadline for doing a 5K, but I don't want to do that until I've done a test run to see where I'm at. There's somebody on a mountain bike with a little motor stuck to it. Well, that's probably the wrong way to put it actually. It's not a deadline, just a target date. So now I can do a training program that takes me up to that date and hopefully peak at the time that I'm hoping to do it. Now I go on holiday at the end of August. It's about 8 weeks away, something like that. That feels like a good time. 8 weeks solid 5K concentrated training, and maybe going for a 5K the Saturday before I go on holiday. Maybe that's a good time to do it, or at least I'll know then how close I am. But I'd really like to try and get it done before my holiday. Then we've got a few other things in the pipeline which I will let you know about nearer the time, and some of that will involve some of you, which will be good fun. Again, I know that's a bit vague. We'll make that make more sense soon. God, it's so windy. So for now, nice short video, I hope. Recovery's going good. We now know the targets. We're going to crack on with it. So stay tuned. Hang around for a little while longer. And hopefully I can get some content out that you'll enjoy. And I'm going to have to go because it's so windy. So I hope your training's going well. Stick with it. I'll catch you soon.